Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today I am hearing the band Stone Temple Pilots for the first time, so we're starting with the official music video for Interstate Love Song. Here we go.
So do you laugh or does it cry? Reply.
Okay. This is a short, well, I'm going back anyway. Let's see. I'm gonna skip this intro. That was, unexpected. Just, I don't know if I imagined that there was gonna be more connection between the music in that, silent movie scene versus the actual song. There wasn't. It was very, disjunct, but I then appreciated how that character, made an appearance amongst the band. Vocally, he does a lot of really interesting things with placement. The overall tone is very, 90s grunge, alternative rock. It's just such a good, core gritty sound, which I'm really appreciating. So I'm gonna try and break down some of the shifts. I think a lot of what he does is achieved by tongue placement. So before, when I was talking about placement, I was talking resonance, but I think he achieves a lot of those sounds with the shaping of vowels. So we'll see. I feel as though, I don't even know the timeline, but it sounds like there is some influence here I'm thinking of voices like Eddie Vedder, Chris Cornell, like the way they formed their vowels. There was this sort of weighted, but a lowered soft palate. And it's got this really cool harshness to it, and it still feels very full, but there's almost like a muffling effect. And let me just play it again.
On a Sunday afternoon, what I read between the lines.
Like, what? And then between the lines, it feels like such... Yeah, I think the soft palate is not lifted at all. And the way... I'm going to be going back a lot more than I anticipated.
Waiting on a Sunday afternoon, what I read between the lines.
And there's a little bit of twang in there. That's the other thing I'm hearing. So it's... I'm trying to gather my thoughts. It's such a signature sound, I think, for this. Well, hold on. I'm saying this time period, and I could be way off. Let me look up here. Stone Temple Pilots. When did this song come out? 94. Okay. Oh, and it also, so grunge, alternative rock, hard rock. Another genre listed is country rock, which I'm definitely hearing. Yeah, that it's this really cool fullness. It's just slightly affected, like the tone, the sound. It's so interesting to me that so many singers of that time had these qualities. I'm trying to think if there are any singers today who do something similar. I don't know. We'll keep going. Oh, actually, no, let me back it up. Because then he opened up a lot more, and there was just a little bit more space in the oral cavity there. So here it's a little bit more open. It's not quite as affected as we heard at the onset of this piece. And I think when he repeated the word lines, that's when things started to open up. But he's going to revert back to that other sound later, because I remember hearing that.
Your hand and rusted chain. So do you laugh or does it cry? Reply.
I wouldn't say the phrasing here is revolutionary by any means, but I like this natural approach. Like whenever we hear those aspirate H's, actually, let me just find it. When he rearticulates like an ah sound and uses a ha each time. There. Ba ha hi. There is a I don't know. It just feels like a great song to maybe do karaoke, but also just listen to with your friends while you're just chilling. That sort of natural, the tone itself is really, I feel like there's a distinguished quality to it that is easy to recognize. And so you need that in any music group so that you can easily identify who you're listening to. But I don't know, the lack of really elaborate phrasing or, technical showmanship, at least in this particular song, I think makes it more approachable, makes it more fun to just kind of listen to and jam out to and enjoy in a casual way. And so I think that's something, I don't know. I like it. I'll just keep going. Was a great. So let me play this again. Hardest thing to do. That got really reserved, very narrow, and not a lot of pressure. And then after that, I think when I'm reflecting back on some of those signature voices of this time, something that they did is they had like this really great containment of the oral cavity opening. Like there wasn't a lot of hyperextension or, spread. It was just all so contained. And so when you have that and you push a lot of air through that, it creates this really cool affected sound that is full, has a bit of harshness. We definitely get texture because of the added air pressure and that relaxation that's involved. And it's just, I don't know, it just feels both like relaxed, chill, but also, I don't know, there's this cool refinement to that particular combination. I know this is not the first time I've made this reference, but the gentleman at the end with his nose growing reminded me so much of the child catcher in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That was such an interesting music video, like concept to pair with this song. I don't have much to say. I'm so curious, as always, now the deep dive happens. So I'm curious if they did anything that, felt a little bit heavier or more intense. There was definitely just this vibe of the 90s and even like early 2000s, where I feel that there was just a lot of like, there was a mellow approach to a lot of songs and a lot of music, even if there was intensity, even if there was like dramatic content in the lyrics. It had this groove to it. And hearing his voice and some of that harshness, I would absolutely love to hear more of that if they have something that is more intense. So you'll have to let me know. But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for this recommendation and for watching with me. And hopefully I will see you next time.